Welcome to World Briefing from BBC World Service with Valerie Sanderson. It's 5 o'clock GMT. In this edition, we'll be live in Pakistan, where there's been an attack on the team bus of the Sri Lankan cricket team. Hillary Clinton is in Israel on her first visit there as US Secretary of State. She wants aggressive diplomacy to push for a final peace deal between Israel and the Palestinians. The American intelligence agency, the CIA...
It's a contradiction in terms. An intelligence agency.
Terrorist suspects. Critics say it's deliberate. It was a systemic attempt to essentially cover up illegal interrogations, and it was a systemic attempt to evade a court order requiring the production or identification of these records.
We, the West, are the criminals. It's obvious. Saying one thing and doing completely the opposite. Everyone else has got to do what the West says, particularly America, but it's going to do something else.
An unidentified gunman had launched an attack on the bus carrying the Sri Lankan cricket team on its way to play in a match in the Pakistani city.
We, the West, are the criminals. Okay, it's the same as Sadducees and Pharisees. Christ railed against them 7 woes, you hypocrites, you brood of vipers. Because they say the words and practice something else. Well, it's not on. Okay, it's just not on. Right. Let me think what I've got. You know, who's got the worst weapons of mass destruction? Well, America. You know, Russia, the nuclear bomb. We don't hear much about that though, do we? Why should I be dictated to by some little American who's got about the moral Mr. George W. Bush, the moral authority of an evil man? He should be tried now for crimes against humanity. My Prime Minister of Britain, obviously I wouldn't have voted for the little man, should be tried for crimes against humanity now and stuffed in prison for the rest of his life. We, the West, are the criminals. Forget everyone else, I'm not interested. I am a Christian. Those 2 men, the reason I use the word evil specifically is because those 2 men purport to be Christian. They say, oh, we're Christian. Well, you see, if you're Christian, you turn the other cheek. Every single hair on the head of your fellow man is precious and special. So what about these 1 million+ people we, the West, America and Britain, have slaughtered in Iraq for oil? They use something called a daisy cutter. It's a bomb full of fuel in Afghanistan. It's one down from nuclear. Goes in, burns, sucks in all the oxygen, woof, and then woofs out again because there's pressure and stuff, and it wipes out a huge, great big place. You're thinking they're not, whatever they call them, collateral damage, human beings killed? Of course there are. The Americans design and use these things, these little bomblet things, U-2 battery-sized bomblets that blow up. Of course it makes a barrier at that area, so the military says that's closed, it's mine. The legacy is blown off arms and legs if you're lucky, but no, if you're lucky you die. But to have a blown off arm or leg, you can't go to the river, it's there. It totally strangles an area. They're evil little things. These flesh-miney things, little things that blow and spatter the place. This, whatever they, not napalm, this phosphorus stuff they use. They've used it now. Oh, so sorry, yes, we're allowed to. It's completely illegal. It's all fine. I watch this apologist for the Israeli state. South African accent. It's absolute, total, utter evil, the West. What it does. I'm on form, boy. I had some sleep. I know what I am. And I know what I think about this stuff. I won't do anything because of Christ's word. When I used to have my German Shepherd dogs, if I saw an ant walking half asleep in the morning, I would walk either side, because could I make a new brother ant? Of course not. If you're in the bush in Africa and there are, millions of the little buggers, well, I'm sorry, you've got to just walk and you obviously kill a few. But to physically see, once one's seen that creature, then you walk either side, okay? The holy men in the Far East, they have a chap to sweep the floor in front of them so they never kill anything or something. I know my stuff. I love you, my Lord, with all my heart and all my soul and all my mind and all my strength.